Alrighty, I'm becklane, and this is Catalyst and Company. Catalyst and Company, we're catalysts in each other's lives as well as our own, and we work at being the artist we've always wanted to be, or we be the artist we've always wanted to be, or whatever. As you can see, once again, I'm still not showered or dressed like an adult, because because I've been doing something every morning for the past few weeks. If you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube, you may or may not have seen some of the work I've been doing lately. A few weeks ago, well, let me put it this way. 10 years ago, we started on YouTube. 10 years ago, I learned how to make slideshows on YouTube. They had a slideshow application so I could show you progressions, work progressions from beginning to end on any painting. I could also do slides of a variety of different artwork like we see going on behind me. YouTube ended that slide program or application a few years ago, and I was like, oh. And so I've been kind of stuck just posting pictures of my work and hoping people see them. Posting pictures on Facebook, posting pictures on Instagram, and then of course these YouTube videos where I'm chatting constantly, talking your ear off. However, I finally paid attention to Instagram and started making some reels. I started making reels a little while ago, maybe a year ago or two or something, but I didn't take it very seriously. However, a few weeks ago, I started looking at how to make stories and how to do highlights on Instagram. And then I realized I could do almost the same thing on Facebook because they're the same company now, so I could do almost the same thing. But recently on YouTube, let me pull up YouTube, I have found, I gotta pull up the Creator Studio because I can't quite figure out how to find it on my actual page. I don't know how people are finding this stuff right now, but I can do posts. So I can do posts that are similar to Facebook and Instagram with using only 5 images. That's all they allow on YouTube right now, is for you to post with 5 images. But cowlick. But I've been able to do kind of standard posts with just 5 photographs or 5 pictures, 5 images. But you can also do reels, and you probably know this. I'm a little late to the game. You can also do reels, and we have one here. This is actually the first reel I made for Facebook. And I think the first one I did for YouTube as well. Oh shoot, that one doesn't have any sound. And this is where I'm running into trouble. Anyway, it gets so complicated sometimes. Anyway, so I'm doing reels, stories, and highlights every day on Instagram. 3 different ways I can get new eyes on my work. And then I can take the video and sometimes the audio and apply it to Facebook, do the same reels and stories on Facebook using the same audio. Sometimes it all transfers over together well, sometimes it doesn't, and I have to go through the whole process of building a new reel again, or aligning the old reel with newer audio. It gets silly and ridiculous. And then I do the same thing on YouTube. But as we just saw here, I'm so irritated with this. One of my favorite Dave Matthews songs is supposed to be playing in the background. It's Why I Am. It worked on Facebook. This is where you're hearing my head is probably not making a lot of sense. What's coming out of my mouth isn't making a lot of sense. But I start off on Instagram, transfer everything to Facebook, and then take the stuff off of Facebook or Instagram and try and apply it to YouTube. But as we just saw, like, the audio doesn't always transfer over to YouTube. And then I can't attach new audio, and I don't know why. And I'm working on 3 different devices who do 3 completely different things. The PC is somewhat limited in working with these different sites. The phone has a little bit more access, but then I found when I'm uploading images, sometimes on my phone, they will come out teeny tiny, and other times they're fine. And then the iPad as well. YouTube doesn't like to work with the iPad as much when I'm building reels and things and posts. Oh no, the posts are fine, the reels aren't. It gets very complicated because with each device there's idiosyncrasies going along. But I want to show you the first reel I made. And once I had made this gave me new energy and gave me new focus so that I could go into Instagram and look and see what else I could do there to help get my work seen. But the irony is, more people are viewing my stuff on Facebook than on Instagram. That's the irony. And Facebook was supposed to be going out. Here we go. Anyway, okay, let's check it out. I'm sorry, just hearing that song fills me with so much energy, and it just fills me with a lot of energy, and I feel like, oh, I can breathe. So that was, I believe, the first video. We took that, we actually redid it on Instagram. It didn't come out as well. It was a whole thing. But anyway, this is what I've been up to, is building whole new reels. I don't know how many I've done. Maybe a dozen, couple dozen, I don't know. I really don't know. But building whole new reels. I'll show you one of the funnier ones. Mixing it up between the artwork and funny stuff like this and stuff where it's just silly and dumb because I know what a ridiculous human being I am. Taking that, applying it to my stories. Here's one. And the power to make it come true. Get about your brook. Applying it to the stories, so all day, every single day, there's a story up that people can click on and they'll see in their feeds. And then I'm applying it to highlights. My highlights. Every day of your life, and the power to make it come true. So, I know, I'm not sure that if this is going to help you, if it means anything to you or not. This has been a lot of work. This is 3 to 5 hours a day, every day before I shower, of me posting on Instagram, Facebook. Let me pull up my Instagram, Facebook, making a story. There's a story I made yesterday. I made that one this morning and I really like it. Anyway, so yeah, it's Instagram, Facebook, and then YouTube. If you get a chance, go through, look. I hope it inspires you to look into these different sites and maybe start seeing how you can reach other people, reach new people, a new audience. I think the algorithms on Instagram have kept me buried. It's fine. It is what it is. We've got our core people. We've got our little audience. But I am watching people follow me. New people follow me on Instagram every single day, regardless, because of the efforts I've put in. I've also, my Facebook followers have gone up. My YouTube followers have gone up. People are coming back. You're able to watch. I'm able to watch the traffic. I can't show you how on the PC because the PC won't allow me to do certain things. On my iPad, which we're using to film, that allows me to do other things like check my traffic, check the audience, and as well as the phone. The phone allows me to do even a little bit more. But if you haven't gotten into doing reels, highlights, and stories, figure it out. Look it all up on online. There's all kinds of sites that will tell you how to do this online using your particular devices. It just takes patience and practice. My reels, my highlights, my stories, my little videos, they're not always perfect. They're usually kind of wonky, but it's okay. It's okay. They can get better, or like some of the videos in this series can completely tank out and be an embarrassing mess. It's just practice, 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 and getting content out there. Anywho, that's what I've been up to, and I'm super excited. I'm very excited about 2023 coming up. 2022 was a bit of a disappointment and another disappointing year, but I'm putting my foot down. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm putting my foot down. We're not either doing anything. We are going to get where we want to be. We're just going to we are going to do everything. Not the best we can. We're going to do everything we can to reach the success that I've wanted, that I've worked really hard over the past 10, 12, 15 years for. We've got a couple of things coming up. I'm turning 60 in April. I thought we had more time before I reached 60, but we don't. And it's the 10-year anniversary of YouTube, of my YouTube channel. So there's a lot to celebrate, a lot to keep us moving forward, and to keep me moving forward. And I hope I can help you keep moving forward. Anyway, I'm becklane. This is Catalyst & Company. If you'd like to help set Catalyst & Company, it would be greatly appreciated. If you'd like to help support Catalyst & Company, all the links are down below, including links to Cash App, PayPal, TeePublic, where people have been buying my work printed on items like t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, tote bags. Patreon, where I've been doing a little bit more than usual, interacting a little bit more, but Patreon, where you can supply monthly support for as low as $5 a month. And that $5, believe me, it means everything every month. It's whatever you can do. It's really helpful. And then also, if you like my artwork and you'd actually like to buy some of it, which is fantastic and lovely, all the ways to connect with my galleries and my guys are down below, including Jay Louise at Blue Egg Gallery, Andrew and Mark at Chasen Galleries, and Raphael Coelho in New Jersey at Artfront Galleries. Like I said, it's been a pretty dry year. A lot of promises, a lot of people not following through. But we're going to do this in 2023. That's it. I've just decided we're all going to do this, and we're going to do it together. All right. Hi, Carrie. Miss you. Happy New Year, my friend. 2023 has got to be better for you. It will be. All right. Ciao. Mirror.